What's good? What's good, baby? It's your boy Kim back again and again representing K Money Capital. And today is another green day. Fuck, today is another red day. It's another horrific day for crypto. Horrific tantrums. Fun. It's just a day that, just one of these days. Anyway, it's just one of these office days, right? We wake up and everything is super, super. Everything is super red, and shit has happened normally. Yeah, I've realized something that this shit normally happens when we are asleep. So I might take chances and alter my sleeping patterns and start waking, you know, sleeping during the day and you know being awake to capture such moves. I mean, look at that, guys. Look at this. We are talking about 9%. We're talking about 7% for Phantom. We're talking about 8%. We're talking about very nice gains from these tokens that are, have a lot of volume at the moment, right? And even before we get to that, let's just check out what's happening here as we collect our diamonds and candies as usual, guys. Um, yeah, so let's come here to the 24-hour volume, and you can see Tether has the most volume, of course, because people are cashing out, people are taking profits, and others are, others are wondering, like, what the fuck? Others are panic selling. XRP also has enough volume right there. Luna, Solana. So those are still the ones that we're sticking around with. So in the meantime, let's collect some candies, guys. Let's collect some candies. Today we have 40 candies to collect, and as usual here we always have just 10. Like, these guys are so selfish. I don't know why they are so selfish with their diamonds. Not that they have any value as of now yet, but this now tells me that chances are they are gonna have value somebody in the future. We are 200, not bad, really, not really bad, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. So, guys, look at that. Look at what's happening in the market. Look at what's happening in the market, guys. Let me go to my original. Look at what's happening, guys. Look at our setup that we did yesterday. So perfectly. This was a perfect setup, well executed. Okay, let me just remove this EMAs right there because we did some price action and it was amazing. It was really, really amazing. Guys, look at that setup. Look at that setup, guys. Played out exactly as I was predicting. Of course, guys, I didn't take it. It was just, analysis, which is also a way of front testing, trying to understand what's really going on. And this analysis is playing well perfectly with the fundamental news. We're seeing a lot of tension between Ukraine and Russia and the US. So, and yesterday, Biden made sure that more sanctions are put uh, to keep NATO on the radar, just in case Russia does anything nasty. Yeah, so we knew that we are going to retest this resistance zone right there once we started going up, and we didn't break it, guys. There was enough selling pressure to take us down, which means even these other odds that we chart right here are also down, including my guy here, Mr. Solana, that I had set some buy limits, and unfortunately, guys, look at this. We missed it with a couple of, a couple of pips. It is what it is. I put it a little bit higher. I should have put it a little bit lower, like on this week, right? Because definitely this price had to come to retest this local resistance right there. So what really happened, guys? I learned something. This is what I learned. I learned that I can do all my analysis from the daily 4 hour and 1 hour, but the only place I can place my entries is the 1 hour so that I can identify these small local zones and I can be able to have nice entries. And let me see if I would have noticed that if I would have gotten into the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, so on this 15-minute time frame, yeah, of course, I would have placed my order right there. I think there was a lot of selling, very strong selling pressure. We had to retest this local top right here, guys. Look at this price. This was a local, like, local, we can say a point of support, which now turned resistance. Okay, this zone right here. Okay, let me just mark it out, and you can see I placed my buying limits, not my sell limits, perfectly aligned. My stop loss just slightly above this local top right here, and I should have gotten inside, because if I would have seen this pin bar right here. I would have known exactly that we are now bound for reversal, and I would have gotten in my trades right here, because this was the neckline, right? This was the neckline. This was where now price, if it broke there, we go down, and we did, because we also had this local trend line that was just going up and up. And I thought now that we had broken that, we had to come to retest it, and we did, guys. We did come retest it, but it was like, just a taste of it, and then boom, taken down just a few pips. uh just like, let me just measure that, because it really hurts, right? It was like, it was actually less than a percent, guys. Yeah, it was like 0.5%, half a percent. um to hit our buys. We should have been in profit right now, because you can see where my take profit was very nice, clean 7%. That would have been a nice bank. Actually, let me just show you the trade. This is it. I had my open orders at 89.30. Yeah, exactly. And my trigger orders right there. Okay. um what where is my take profit? Oh my god, look at this. This is what I don't like about FTX. By the way, sometimes even my own stop loss don't get triggered at times, and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I don't know what's happening with the FTX. Let me see if my balance is still intact. Yes, it's still intact, guys. So guys, I want to tell you guys, there is no hurry. There is absolutely no hurry. There's absolutely no hurry while trading. If you miss a trade, well and good, guys. It's okay. About it's it's normal. But guys, if I was awake, of course I would have seen this, and I would have taken advantage of it, and I would have gotten that move. But it's alright. Okay, that's why I'm saying it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna kinda, adjust my sleeping patterns, and be awake during the night. But I'm super active during the day. So when it comes it comes at night, I'm kinda, laid back, especially after, having my session, and rubber with a joint, yeah, I kind of want to relax. I want to, have my mind rest, so that when I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, or 7 a.m., I'm always refreshed. I feel like, I'm ready for the day. Nowadays I normally sleep at around 12, 11, 1, depending if I'm on the central land, if I'm active on socials. I mean, yeah, because at night I like to spend some time, creating some content, listening to some local content. I'm a fan of Austin Mungai and all that, guys. Such kind of comedy, and just nice things to refresh my mind. Because normally during the day I'm super active. I'm doing a couple of things, right? So yeah, that was a beautiful setup. That was a beautiful setup. So I want us to identify another setup. So we are not going to do the top-down analysis again, because I mean we have already done it. These are the exact zones that we're going to mark out. So for those who don't understand what top-down analysis is, make sure that you check out my previous video, which was yesterday. We discussed that strategy, which is working perfectly, as you can see. And now we have broken down this very strong support right here, which um, let's go back to let's see the daily time frame, guys. So we broke down this support, which had held for a very long time for Solana, which tells us, of course, that um, Now we are going further down, and we had marked out this other zone at 68k, $68 right there. And for me right now, just seeing another um, I'm seeing another opportunity right here, because I believe once we've broken a key support zone, okay, once we've broken a key support zone, it's very necessary. It's also very economical. Can I say economical? This is a daily time frame, of course. It's very courteous of it to come and retest it before um, we go further down. So right now I cannot start chasing this trade and getting in here just because it has broken the support, so that we can go further down. Okay, it can do as it did here. Okay, and you can see here we formed a very nice pin bar. This is a very nice pin bar which shows, guys, we are going on a reversal, and this is what I saw before getting into the trades on the 1 hour time frame. I knew that, you know what, we are going further down. Yeah, we missed it. It's okay, but again, here, right? Remember what we said from when we were putting up this other trade yesterday, guys. Right? We said that as much as, as much as price was going down right here, okay. So price came down breaking right here, and then it needed to retest, guys. It needed a retest, and this market is controlled by Bitcoin. So I was looking at Bitcoin, and I was like, you know what, Bitcoin is also right. Bitcoin was also pumping up, and it had to reclaim this support that it had broken right here, okay, which was strong, and strong zone. It had to reclaim it before going back down. So I see the same case here. I mean, it's just not going to go down just like that. I mean, we just broke key zone, and now this is another zone. And if you break it, of course, we expect to see like sort of a range, or just like, a small bear flag right here before we go further down. And that's what I'm looking for exactly with Solana right here. Okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for with Solana right here. So once we have broken that, I expect us to come have a range and sort of a bull flag right here, just like what happened here. Okay, this was sort of a very nice bull flag right there. This is a very nice bull flag. um, I mean, there was just a lot of confluences to say how this trade was. Very nice confluences right there. Let me just put exactly where the wicks are. That was a nice bull flag. Um, the, that's a very nice impulsive move, correction, then another stronger impulsive move, because that's how it goes. Impulse, correction, stronger impulse, right? So right now we are looking at this right now. So we are waiting for this to come retest this zone. This was the key zone, you can see previously, right? Let us come retest it and then come. If we go all the way down, well and good, guys, right? But I'm expecting it to come and retest here, and that's when I'm going to get in without fear, and we're gonna ride all these way. This is a cool 15%. I don't know if we get there, how far Solana will be from our all-time high, guys. Let me just go to the daily and see, because it's gonna dump like hell. This is crazy, guys. I hope to get some good news, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. So if go there will be negative 73. If you go further down, will be negative 80. Oh my god, this is crazy, guys. Are we in a bear market? Guys, I'm getting convinced now that we are now getting into a bear market. But we need to know something, that Bitcoin has a very key zone here for 34,500. Okay, at 34,500, Bitcoin has a very key zone. Okay, right here. You can see where we have this kind of wicks right there. Okay, and actually you can just have this right there on the wicks, because that's where it looks that's where it looks good at. Like, I mean, it's good to have them on the wicks. So apparently we have like this last support here. If we break that, we're going to the 30k, and if we break that, guys, we are now officially in a bear market. So if we continue seeing bad news, of course we're going to go further down, right? So as usual, I mean, we can just still do the top-down analysis, but now instead of removing everything, we just look at what we did yesterday. Okay, so we marked out this zone as a very key zone first of all, okay, to start with. Then there's also this other key zone where weekly candlesticks and wicks came to bounce off, and that's where we currently are. Okay, that's a very strong support zone. If you break it, we're going further down. If we don't, we're probably gonna see a huge, small, pullback again, as we saw here. Okay, okay. As we saw yesterday, we go for the daily time frame for the standard. Okay, probably gonna see a nice like small bounce before we break further down, or break it, close above it, then come test this zone, that 5K zone, before we go further down. Those are the chances, right? But this week, man, was super bearish. You can see from this. Wow, this was a very nice feedback there, which was telling us, you know what, we are going. It's going down. It's about to go down, guys. Wow, I'm just in love with this setup. This setup was amazing, and it was just top-down analysis. We want to see perspective from the bigger time frame so that we get these. When we get these, anytime we get these zones from a higher time frame, the better they are, the more legit they are, right? That's it. The more reactive they're going to be. So we saw this impulsive move right there. Then, whoa, sellers came in, bulls tried again. We made a double top, then definitely had to go down, right? So here we broke this very nice resistance, which now turned support. Okay, broke this. Definitely we had to come retest it, because you can see here, even previously on the daily candlesticks, there was just a lot of noise, a lot of ranging, a lot of indecision right here. So definitely price had to like bounce before we go further down. Now, because we are now at this very key support zone, of course price is gonna range around here, or probably even go back retest, right? We're gonna like see like a range like here. We're gonna come here, retest it before you go further down, or we're gonna break this all the way here to the 32K, 33K region, to this weak where it is, retest that 5K region before going further down. Now, if we go further down, it will be confirmed bear market. Like if we break down this 30K to be a break of structure, okay, to be a break of this bullish structure, it will now be bearish, and it's gonna be hell. Sorry, it's gonna be hell for investors, guys. Anyway, as a trader, we make money when the market goes up or down. I'll be very cautious to see the new setup, and guys, I'll update you guys. So let's wait and see. Okay, let me just have it here. So if we break this, so if we break this, this. So if we break this, I'll be expecting that. Okay, let's say 11 move, 11% move. I'm expecting that. If not, I'll be expecting us to bounce over here, and I'll be waiting for it to come back here down. When you're in a downtrend, you don't want to be buying this. Okay, you don't want to be buying. You want to be looking for sell. So the same way here, I didn't want to risk to buy this short move right here, and I knew that we're gonna have an impulsive move downwards, because there's a lot of selling pressure, a lot of negative news, a lot of things giving us confidence that we are supposed to be shorting. So it is what it is. That's my Bitcoin setup, and that's my Solana setup. All right. Then let's go now to our Luna setup. Let's see what's happening in Luna. Let's see, guys. Let's start from the weekly point of view. Okay, I had drawn this. Wow, are you telling me Luna is bullish? But of course, you can see a lot of selling pressure. So I had drawn this trend line from the weekly time frame to show that indeed we were still in a strong market structure for a bull market. Okay, once we break this trend line, now we will be headed to these other zones, which are around here, here. Okay, once we break that zone, this is the next one I expect us to land after we break here. Okay, this is another local top. Okay, so from the large time frame, you now mark out very key zones that you're gonna use as support and resistance, right? So yeah, for me that one looks fantastic. This looks great. This looks great. Just make them smaller because when you go to the lower time frame, it's gonna look super big. So we also made very nice adjustments here. Let me just pull this line there. This was a very nice resistance, and this is a very nice support. You can see we pulled that from the weekly time frame, and you can see we were super bullish. There was a lot of volume in Luna, but now the sellers have taken control, and this doesn't look good for Luna. And you can see now from the daily time frame how it's going. Okay, so in Luna right now we're kind of ranging. There's no like defined trend right there, but we had broken this trend line. Okay, and we were now super bullish, and we are now coming to this bigger time frame trend line, which we were also breaking. We were also about to break until we were also about to break it until, guys, let me just have it the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, not on the wicks, but on the close of the bodies. So we tried to break it until but we unfortunately we had a third touch right there. Not unfortunately, but fortunately we had a third touch which bounced off really quickly and formed this candlestick right there, which shows there's a lot of selling pressure, and you can see immediately after that we dumped. So one, we came through. Let me just, okay. So this is a very key resistance zone right there. This is also a very key resistance zone. You can see we failed to close above that. Okay, and right now, okay, right now you're still in this zone, guys. Let me just mark it down right there. You're still in that zone, and you're now coming to retest this zone. Okay, and in fact we have already done that, and let me just adjust it well so that you can see how this price was bouncing off here, broken, became resistance, broke again, broke again. Like price is still ranging, and that's why I stopped trading Luna, because I realized we're in a very strong range, and I was about to get into the trade once we break up this trend line, because they had enormous volume. It was coming up with great volume. So what do we do now from there? Let's go down further down. Let's see what's really going on and see if we can get something that we can capitalize on, right? So once we broke this trend, we can say, you know what, we came back to retest it, which can be okay. And if we get now bullish news, we can go further down. But if we continue getting this bearish Ukraine Russia tension, and we continue to go further down with Bitcoin, which I'm super bearish on. I expect us to come retest this support zone, and you can see how we had a lot of bounces off this zone, guys. You can see it very clearly right there. We had a lot of bounces. Let me just make it slim a little bit. Okay, so I'll be looking at shorts right here, because chances are we are gonna come support, do some support on this, and then have my 2% stop loss right there. My first take profit will be right there. Okay, right there. Okay, will be right there before we go all the way to this trend line. Okay, that will be my first take profit, and then I'll allow it to go further down if we got continue seeing further downside. Guys, we have already started winter here in Kenya, Nairobi, Ruaka. So, and you can see I'm not on my jacket. So yeah, I'm gonna have those like moments, right? But yeah, that's basically it. XRP is another one that has my attention because of the volume, and you can see how it's playing out fantastically. So if I was placing a trade here, I would have placed right here, and I would have missed it as well, because they failed to come to reclaim this strong support zone, which was very key. And do you know what price does, guys? What price does, if it fails to reclaim a zone that it did, it definitely comes to retest it. You can see we had a free fall all the way here, and now we are seeing another free fall right here. So I don't know if we are gonna miss this now. Because we missed this, we're gonna see price come pull back here again. So I'll be looking for this as well. Okay, be looking for that retest, then come all the way down there, right? I'll be looking for that. I'll be looking for that. So guys, of course we put our interest on the 1 hour time frame. So the 4 hour time frame is just a watch list to avoid all the noise that happens on the 1 hour. Because guys, someone very clever told, someone very important told me, uh, someone, a guru in trading, said that if there is no setup on the daily and this 4 hour time frame, there is no setup even for a day trader, guys. Because if the move is not confirmed on a larger time frame, that means even in the smaller time frame, you're going to be stuck in a range somewhere, or you're going to, you know, chances are you're going to go wrong, or you're going to get stuck in that trade for long than expected, just because you got in early or you focus on the small time frame. So if I get a setup on this 4 hour time frame, I know for sure that on the 1 hour time frame, the setup will be ready. I just need now to get the right entries when I go further down. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you so much for taking your time to come and learn, guys, because we're learning together. I said I'm not a guru. I'm just a person who is documenting his journey, because I know these videos are going to help someone somewhere in future, right? No, I might turn these videos into a course. Who knows? Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell right there below, and make sure you let me know what coins you want to chat, and how your style for doing analysis. I'll be glad to know, guys. Cheers, guys. Have a lovely day.